do you what's kind of your favorite part of the writing process? And then how do you kind of are you more of a plotter? Do you more of a just, discovery write it?
Mhm.
How does that work for you?
I'm kind of in the middle. I am 95% a discovery writer. Um, and I'm one of those people who, the characters talk to me and they tell me, I just kind of transcribe what they're saying is going on in a lot of cases. But I also do kind of have an idea of where things are going. I'll have an overarching, this is going to this end,
Mhm.
and it might be scene related, it might be chapter related, or it might be for the whole novel. But I have start out with an idea of a direction in which it's going.
Yeah.
And then hopefully the characters play fair and they go in the same direction. They don't always. And but yeah, it's mostly discovery writing with a little bit of hybrid in there. My favorite part of the process is when it's going good. That's
Mhm.
kind of the thing. When you're writing a scene and it just takes off and stuff is just flying out of your fingers and you're not even having to think about things. That's when it's the best. Um, and that's absolutely my favorite part. And of course, my least favorite part is probably marketing,
Yeah.
like everybody
I
else.
don't think anybody likes marketing.
And I even have a marketing background, but there's just the book industry is just so weird.
Yeah.
And another friend of mine who is a marketer was looking at all these, I mean, but not books. Her background is software and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And she's like, some of the stuff that you guys do to market your books doesn't make any sense from a professional marketing standpoint. And I'm like, yeah, but the stuff you do to sell a widget to somebody doesn't necessarily work when you're selling them a book because
Mhm.
you're not trying to solve a problem for them. You're trying to invite them into a world. You're
Mhm.
trying to, you're selling yourself really. And it's
Yeah.
hard and it's weird and it's complicated. So
Yeah, because I think readers, I mean, I'm like this, like you rarely read one book from an author. Like
right.
you get invested in the author and then pretty much whatever they write, you at least cursory check out, if not,
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah.
So, and then also there's a lot of authors where like whatever they put out, I'm going to get it.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it is, I agree. That's a great way to put it. I think you're not selling a widget, you're selling you as the author.
Yeah. A
And
relationship.
yep, yep.
Yeah.
Because
And it's hard.
especially, it is hard. I think especially too, because you end up with, it's kind of like if you watch a TV show, like if you was something like Friends, like everyone watches the show, you watch it 100 times, and then you feel like you're best friends with the characters.
Hmm.
Same thing with an author. You follow them, they put out new books, you read the books, and eventually you just feel like, you know, you know
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. And I know that if we're talking about goals, that's one of my
Mhm.
long-term goals is to be to someone else what Martha Wells is to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and another one of my goals is to see somebody at Dragon Con cosplaying one of my characters. So that's
Yeah.
pretty high on the list too.
That would be fun. Yeah, I want to make it out to Dragon Con sometime and I'd love to go. This sounds awesome, but
It's absolutely wonderful and insane. I haven't been in a few years, but I'm still part of the Dragon Con groups, and I don't think it's changed at all, except it's gotten bigger and
yeah.
crazier
Yeah.
and more itself. So.